Hello everyone, welcome to morning coffee break. Today's Sunday, November 14th. Currently it's 33 degrees. It got down to 30 overnight. High today's only 51. It was only 46 yesterday. 20% chance of rain today. Humidity's 88%. No wind. Air quality is 34. That's in the good range. I'm not going to stay out here very long, but I noticed the radishes seem to look like they're having a rough time. Oh, they're starting to maybe look a little better than they did. Earlier this morning, they were just laying down all the way. Everybody over here is okay. My kale never has taken off. It's grown a little bit since it's getting more sun. I said I was going to give it some miracle grow, and I forgot naturally. That's what's left of the Komatsuna. There's a couple small ones trying to grow. These radishes look fine this morning. These were laying all the way down this morning, but they're perked up a little bit with some sun on them. This is okay. The lettuce. I believe that bank could have stood to be mowed one more time maybe, but it'll be okay. At least it's not windy out here, so it doesn't feel as bad. It's a pretty day. There's a jet up there. It's just really chilly. I need to walk a little bit. Get my legs back feeling better. I'm still feeling weak from my infusion, but I'm starting to feel better. So I'd say by tomorrow I should be back feeling okay. It's just very, very strong medicine. I don't know how it compares to how everyone feels from chemo, but it knocks me down for a few days. Stomach, bothers me a little bit because it coats all your intestines and your stomach, your colon and everything, so that it prevents perforation, which I've had happen about 3 times. I think it was 3 times. It helps prevent that and inflammation. I hate to hear all those sirens. Hadn't seen the hawks in a while. Got some crows flying around this morning. Crows never come over here and get any seeds. They must just be like scavengers, They must not look for seed and stuff. I don't think I've ever seen one. I have seen like the blackbirds, but not crows. All right. was that? Oh, that's a child. Okay, I'm going in, everyone. All right, back inside. Last night we had a family sub and pasta salad from Food City. It was called a family sub, like I said, and that thing was monstrous. It was. You'll see when the video comes out. I did a thumbnail with it, and it fills up the whole screen. Well, here's what a piece of it looks like. Joy added a big old slab of onion. I can't ever eat all that much, a big old hunk of onion on it, but she always puts a big piece on it, so I had to take a little bit of it off. I just like a couple rings, you know, of it. But the pasta salad was really good too, and they put tons of cheese. There was like, I don't know how much cheese on it, and tons of meat. So that's what it looks like. See that big old hunk of onion? Joy likes that big piece like that on hers, but Logan and I are about the same as far as our taste. And he took some of his off too. But pasta salad was real good too. And Food City has a big selection of sandwiches and stuff. Here's just a few of them. This is just one section of them. There's more. You can see some above that, up in here. And then there's some over here on this side where we got the big one. But they always have a lot of stuff out like that. So I'd show you that. Tonight, what's for dinner? I've got some chicken tenders I bought at Food City, and I'm going to make breaded chicken tenders. I'm not for sure whether I want to use panko or those Progresso breadcrumbs that's up there on the hutch here behind or in front of me. Hadn't decided yet. We really like panko. It gets nice and crunchy. Today there'll be a Kroger walkthrough if they allow it to go through. I did the video and I could hear music in there, and but I played it back and watched it to see how it was, and it was like you couldn't really understand it. You couldn't really tell what it was. So and then I forgot to add some free music to it. If there's ever music to one of my videos, it's not because I want it there. It's because they were playing it too loud wherever I was at, and I have to put free music on there because YouTube won't allow it to be uploaded or sent to the public with any music on it, except for free licensed music. So I forgot to do that, and then I had already deleted the original video, so I had no choice but to try to send it out like it is. If it doesn't work, if they don't allow it to go, I'll just pick another video to send out. But then I'll have the Kroger haul that we did that day today, and then if they let the walkthrough play, I'll have it. If not, I'll pick the next video in line. Okay. I think that's about it. We're going to do a taste test with Mike this morning. And I decided to start getting yogurts that are better for us. And what I got this time, I got this at Food City also. And like I said, if they let it go through, you'll see when I got it. But this one is Dannon. I don't know. I may have got these when I was already finished filming. I went through the whole store and it got too long, so I had to cut it off and we finished shopping. So maybe this was after that. But still, got these at Food City. You can find them anywhere. The Dannon Light and Fit Greek. This is strawberry cheesecake. We got some of the ones that's called Carb Masters at Kroger's, and Joy and Logan tried theirs, but I was going to try mine one morning, and I probably still will. But they said there was an aftertaste to it because of the whatever sweetener was in it. So it seems like I tried these years and years ago and they were pretty good, but it's been many years since I've tried these. So let me see what the nutrition facts say. There's 80 calories, and most of the blended ones have between 160 and 180. I've even seen some with a few more than 180 calories. No fat, no saturated fat, no trans fat, no cholesterol is 10 milligrams. That's only 3%. Sodium, 45 milligrams. 9 grams of carbs. That's low. No fiber. Sugars. Total sugar 7 grams, including 2 grams added. So that's only 4%. Protein 12 grams. Calcium 10%. And potassium 4%. So what's in it? Water, milk, strawberry puree, fructose. That's not high fructose, it's just fructose. Less than 1% natural and artificial flavors. Black carrot juice for color. It's got some sucralose in it. Okay, so let's see what's like. Strawberry cheesecake sounds good. Over there. That's what it looks like. Kind of mixing it up a little. It tastes good. I was wondering about trying to see if there was any kind of aftertaste with this. Not real noticeable if it is. Not noticeable. I believe I'm going to like this. If the rest of them are like this. We got several other flavors. And we got one of the regular Light and Fit. A 4-pack of, I believe it's peach, I think. So one day I'll try the regular one and see how it compares to the Greek. The Greek were more expensive. Food City's expensive anyway, but the Greek were $1. They were 4 for $5, so it's $1.25 each. The blended ones, or whatever they call them, I'm not for sure. They just say Light and Fit. They were on sale for $1.99 for 4, so that's about 50 cents each. So they're less than half price of the Greek ones. I think I could live with this. Really. I remember those Carb Master. Back a long time ago, it's been, I don't know how many years ago, I was trying to lose some weight when I first found out I had high blood pressure and stuff, and I tried all kinds of different things back then, and I lost 35 pounds, but I mainly ate salads a lot. They got tired of them. Joy and Logan did. Well, I gotta say, for what this is, and being less sugar, I will give it a 5 out of 5. I'm not getting any that I can really tell, and if there is any kind of aftertaste, I'll be able to tell. And so I kind of wonder what the difference is with the Carb Master. I think I got it right here. Where did I put it? Okay, right here. Okay, here's what the Carb Master looks like. I'm not going to try it right now because I don't want to open two. I just want to see. It says keto friendly, lactose free. What's it got in it besides? This one has 70 calories. What's the... I don't see what... This says sucralose and something else. I can't tell what it is. Acylophename. I don't know if that's something. So it says sucralose. I don't know why this would have a aftertaste and the other one doesn't, though. I wonder why this one says keto friendly on it. I guess that's because of the carbs. What is there, no carbs or something? 2%, 5 grams of carbs in that one. But they both told me that the ones they tried, they could taste an aftertaste. That is good. That's what I'll be buying probably. The Carb Master ones were a little cheaper. They were 40 cents, but if they don't taste right, you know. Okay, let's go to today's tidbits, everyone. The history of fall's favorite, pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie is an inevitable part of the fall season. The first recipe for pumpkin pie was published in a cookbook named American Cookery in 1796. Wow. The dish came to be associated with the northern U.S. because the cookbook was mainly published and sold in the New England region. The dish came to be a symbol of farmers' strength and northern ideals. Know that. Antarctic penguin walks 1,800 miles to New Zealand. Hey, everybody. A penguin walked 1,800 miles from Antarctica and reached the shores of New Zealand this week. Locals spotted the penguin dubbed Pingu in Birdling's Flat and shared the sight on Facebook. This is the third time an Adélie penguin has visited New Zealand. Workers from Christchurch Penguin Rehabilitation rescued Pingu and released it into the wild. Took it back where it came from now. U.S. sees an uptick in COVID-19 cases this winter. As the days turn colder, experts have raised alerts about the renewal threat of COVID-19 spread in the U.S. People tend to stay indoors in winter and gather for the holidays, which can spread the virus easily. The cold weather has raised the infection rate by about 17% on average since mid-October. Data shows new 75,000 cases on average each day. That's a lot. And they think it's like over with or whatever. I don't think so. Study, eruptions partly collapse China's dynasties. Zhejiang University researchers studied sulfate levels recorded in ice cores. Using this, they rebuilt 156 explosive volcanic eruptions that occurred globally between 1 and 1915 AD. They compared the data with Imperial China's period of unrest and found that volcanic eruptions partly caused the collapse of China's dynasties over the last 2,000 years. Barbecue sauce, an ideal winter condiment? Yes, it's ideal all the time for me. Barbecue sauce is an all-around condiment. You can use it as a marinade, a sauce, dip, or even top it on meat and veggies. It adds warmth and spice, making various dishes more appealing and can spice up your holiday parties. It's also an essential ingredient for winter staples like wings and tenders. Oh yeah. I hadn't made any wings in a long time, but I'm going to make some tenders tonight. I may have to use some barbecue sauce to dip it in. Thousands of bees rescued from La Palma volcano. Thousands of bees were rescued from the hives that stayed 50 days under the ashes of the La Palma volcano in Spain. In the rescue operations last Saturday, rescuers found 6 hives. 5 of those were intact, and only the bees in the 6th hive perished. Usually bees defend them during dangers by creating a layer of propolis to cover the hives. That's amazing that they survived. Any of them. NASA's solar probe faces turbulence as it nears sun. Well, I think so. NASA launched probe Parker in 2018 to touch the sun. It will be the closest it's ever been to the sun on November 21, but scientists say space dust near the sun hits Parker as it advances. The dust grains and Parker's surface will heat up and turn into plasma after they collide. Whoa. That can affect Parker's navigational tools and destroy Parker eventually. You think? You send it into the sun and you don't think it's going to be destroyed? Yeah. It's pretty hot there, you know. Deforestation up in Amazon forest in last 2 months. Well, that's not good. Detected deforestation in the Brazilian Amazon is on the rise compared to last year. Deforestation in October correspond to 339 square miles, 4.9% more than the same month in 2020. September registered 2.3% more deforestation than September 2020. The data comes at a time when Brazil seeks to improve its reputation on environmental issues. And that's how they're improving it? Huh? That's not improving. Okay, lastly, in 1981, powerful storm batters the West Coast. 2 powerful storms battered the West Coast from November 13 to 15, 1981. The first of the storms hit the Oregon coast in November 13 before wreaking havoc across Washington. Wind speeds were over 90 miles per hour along the Oregon coast. It caused significant damage and 12 deaths in both states. California's Sierra Nevada range received up to 4 feet of snow. Wow. That's a lot. That wind would be rough. Well, I really don't taste any aftertaste to that, so that's good. I'll keep getting that, and I'm going to be on the lookout for, I'm sure there's a few other brands that are lower calorie and stuff like that. Trying to get away from the sugar, and they're wanting that much. How much did I say there was in it in sugar? 7 grams and 2 added. So it's only 4%. That's not bad. So I'm definitely going to try that. If you haven't tried it and you're trying to cut it back on your sugar and carbs and things like that, try it out. And I'm sure it's pretty much anywhere that Dannon yogurt is, I would say, because they're a pretty major brand in yogurt. So everybody, I hope you enjoyed this morning's coffee break. If you did, I hope you'll press the like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. I hope everybody has a great day, and we'll see you later on. I hope that Kroger one will go through because it was a good video. All right, everybody, have a great day, and God bless.